Whatever. Okay, deep breaths, you can do it. Water, please. Thank you. Too much deep breaths. Never do that again. That wasn't even deep breaths, those are quick breaths. What am I doing? Okay. Camera's rolling. And start! Huh? A girl sitting in front of us, a welcoming expression on her face. Oh, it's you. You there. Who? No, not you! Him! What's your name? You? Yes, you! I am me! He is me! And I'm you! Aw, dang, you're supposed to say, what's your name, man? Ah! You missed an opportunity. Whoa, you're actually living in 2020 right here. This is Trump's trade deal with China, right? Dang. This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. I can't do Trump. Which one exactly? The one proposed by esteemed Baron von Orange, of course. Who? Not a big deal, you say? Thank you for your input. Okay, I see where this is going. It's not what I mean. She turned abruptly. This just in. We have breaking news. Our reporter gets accosted in the streets and narrowly escapes with her life. Tune in at 6:30 for all the juicy details. What just happened? Also coming up, what washed up teachers have to say about the new trade deal. You won't believe what happens next. Ah! Hey! I'm not washed up yet! Then I'm not a reporter. The rival news stations will rejoice to hear. Is there one normal person in this town, please? Washed up or not, you're still the ultimate teacher. Does that say something about the quality of teaching nowadays, or does it speak to the depths of your talents? What does she sound like? I need to know what she sounds like. Ah, from one I'm interested to know. Ah! No need to look at me like that. It's my job to listen and observe, Blaze. How does she know my name? Who are you? What? Alisa. Apologies that your answers wasn't really interesting, so I had to improvise.
This will be the best, believe me.
Thank you for your understanding. The audience will love it.
How rude of me not to introduce myself. To the viewers, I am known as Alisa Cassidy, the ultimate journalist.
Are you like the first one to actually have a last name?
This bulletin is being reported to you live from PIKIS, the home of quality journalism you can trust.
Pickies? What kind of anagram is that? And they still don't show her last name. What was her last name again? Cassidy? I'm gonna call you by your last name just to confuse everyone. I see you haven't shed your surname. Or your attitude. Okay, please. None. It's just the one I used for reporting. My real surname was nothing quite so grand. Alisa is my real given name though, so feel free to call me that. No way, Cassidy! Your name's Cassidy! Or anything really. Cassidy!
Comes with the turf.
What does that even mean? Come now, even what I reported wasn't 100% accurate. A little bit of slander never hurt anyone. Bet! I would respectfully disagree. I can see the doubt oozing out of your eyes. What if I were to tell you that I've never once failed to uncover the truth in some way, shape, or form? But it's still the truth if you embellish it?
And cut!
Careful, Sigmund. I seems you have a challenger for your title. And I invite more people to do so.
How enlightening.
Let it not be said that I would turn down a healthy intellectual discussion. No, thank you. I'm not into politics these days. Anybody can just say the truth, but not everyone is equipped to report on it. And I suppose therein lies the secret to your success? I sense you are worried.
Have your people talk to my people.
But for now, no harm comes from my reporting to anyone who doesn't already deserve it. What? I'm sure pervert doesn't sound quite as good as washed up. Ah, so you're calling Blaze a pervert, alright? You wanna fight? Well, I'm certainly no pervert either. Oh please, what teenager isn't a pervert? I don't know! You tell me! I don't have the energy to talk. No, I can keep going, Blaze! I can keep going! Besides, do you really think I'd be the ultimate journalist if I kept getting out for reporting false stories? Like I said, I value truth above all else, coupled with my ability to present it.
We're airing this uncut.
Everything else is merely secondary. All this talk about reporting the facts. Are you the candidate for history? You got me! Please don't compare me to that guy. Alright, so the first person, I think, that doesn't like the person they're related with. Full lethality, this objection that... Is this lawyer? He's a sort of interview subject that needs subtitles even if he is speaking English. So you've already met. Well, you'll meet him soon too if you haven't already. Very loud, loves to point fingers. Reminds me of my ex. Ooh, we got some gossip! From what I know, the ultimate chameleon was an acquaintance of hers. Chameleon? What kind of talent is that? Not the historian. Wasn't that the, guy who died during a game of cards? That's the one. Huh? Who dies during a game of cards? I'm sure he would have liked it. Only because he was a terrific informant. His talent made him completely indispensable. Ooh, thinking about other stuff. Well, it's too bad all the drama's gone. Blaze, I believe it would be prudent to change the topic. Agreed. Time to track down the loudmouth. Oh yeah! Who's the loudmouth are we talking about here? Time to go track down a loudmouth!
This just in.
Masochist publicly reveals himself. Huh? I just told you that he's a real thorn of a person to be around, so how do you respond? Better go find him! I must say, I share his sentiments. Yes.
I wonder what the audience would think.
But for you, it's not as surprising. How rude! I shall leave it to your... proclivities. What does that even mean? What are these words? Alright, time to go find that person.
Possibilities are
Who's
endless.
that person? Such enthusiasm. Hey, Sigmund. What do you think of the surname rule? I presume you're bringing this up because of our conversation with Elisa. Yes, I am! It's not exactly a small sacrifice, is it? I mean, our surnames are part of who we are. But the reasoning for it is sound. By becoming world leaders, we can no longer tie ourselves down to just one single family.
My logic is infallible.
Instead, we are rising to the station of a great family head. A family driven not by a biological relationship, but by a desire to shape the world. Huh! You're right, of course. I think. I mean, it's not like we're prohibited from interacting with our families. So I keep telling myself that my surname no longer matters, and that it was nothing significant. Even still, hope will thrive on! If it's a familial bond you wish to maintain a name, I do believe our given names already say plenty about us. Sigmund's an interesting name, that's for sure. Were you named after Freud, the famous psychologist? I'd like to think so. Honestly, I don't know what possessed my parents to name me as thus.
This is but a social construct.
What does that mean? None of what he's saying is technically wrong, because I don't understand it! Anyway, I believe I know the individual to whom Elisa was referring. Time to see if the hypothesis rings true. Remember, this is just out of curiosity, not masochism.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, please. There is no need to maintain that facade with me.
Don't mind me.
Who says it's facade? Facade! Aha! Volunteers! This guy's loud. Check. Volunteers, what for? I was wondering, do you wanna... Yes? Build a... I swear, if it goes...
That is the opinion of the law.
What the heck? Contract? You're high! It's official, half the people here are clinically insane. I agree! Although, I want to change it to 75%. It's okay, it doesn't have to be contract. Any legal relationship will do. Why, if you leave your door unlocked, I would be delighted to rob you, slip on the stairs while making my escape, then sue you for my injuries. What the fuck? He's a lawyer. You too, Sigmund.
Consent to these terms?
Don't think I've forgotten about you. Well, if it seems my hypothesis was correct.
How objectionable.
Okay. What if I were to guarantee that I would win? No win, or your money back. What? My 100% win rate surely helps my claim look a little more convincing, yes?
I will have order.
That and my platinum trophy. But we're the ones getting sued. How is his guaranteed win supposed to reassure us? Why must they always plead the fifth?
Oh, don't tell me. You're here to laugh at Pierce, the magnificent bumbling lawyer?
Yes! Ha!
Well, are you?
Yes! Ha! I'll just calmly accept that as his introduction. Aha, he is a lawyer. Yeah, whatever. What's his point?
Initiating Mein Kampf test.
You say Mein Kampf? All will be laid bare. Bear. Oh my god. Pervert! Blaze, it is not my place to make valued judgments about a person I barely know. I'm surprised he was able to say that with a straight face.
Hold it right there.
I'm right here, you know. Anyway, I take it that you're the candidate chosen to succeed the ultimate historian? Aha! Eager to change the topic, are you? Very well, I'll humor you, but only because it was a great guess. Yes, you thought the history successor would be someone who directly studies history, but instead, it is I, Dio! Besides, the connection isn't too hard to
That only
make.
makes sense.
Lawyers rely heavily on precedent and existing regulations to make their case, both of which are forms of history. Someone who understands me, this can't be! What? It's as if you're a fully functional human being! Psych, I'm a fully functional sociopath. I am, though.
Objection!
Says every robot ever! Don't think this will make me drop my guard around you. Alright. Still, I will treasure this moment along with the time I went full lethality on as a mere rookie. Just don't mention it in front of a certain someone with shades. There are people with someone with shades? She looked like she wanted to kick me when I spoke those words. Full of lethality. Tick. And a person with shades. Talk. I don't know! Yes, full lethality. And it's a term exclusive to my agency. A very successful agency. I feel sorry for the people he sued. Full lethality is a style of advocacy where the lawyer throws caution to the wind. In short, this lawyer seeks to present an immaculate case that perfectly represents our client's claims. Isn't that all cases done by a competent lawyer, though? Ah, but there is one subtle difference. Full lethality is an exclusively attack-based method. As the lawyer has invested so heavily in creating a strong argument, there's simply no other resources left to dedicate to defense. Even the smallest hole could kill your entire case. Hole. Ha! I laugh. I think you and I are going to get along just nicely. If you say so.
That is the opinion
Yes!
of the law.
In the courtroom, words can easily be as strong as any bullet or blade. He's gonna be useful. He's gonna be not useful in the trial, actually. I wonder how courtroom would compare to a classroom. I'm sure each has its ups and downs. Ups and downs. Either of you have any questions you'd like to ask me at this stage? Sigmund? All yours. Okay, Blaze, you got something about, right? The Mein Kampf test! Yes! That's what I wanted to know all along! Ah, interesting test, that is. The name combines my brother's love for history with my love for electric sheep. What? He was really fond of... Okay, yeah. I saw what that was going. I guess being named after a male member would do that to you. Alright, his name, and you're called Pierce? Did your cries pierce through the hospital when you were born? Was that your idea of a joke? How did you?
Not like this.
No, I assure you, my parents must have been more creative than this. Say, would you care to elaborate on that so-called test of yours? Gladly. Earlier iterations of it involved zapping the subject with an electric shock. The problem with that was the shock was so strong it would easily kill the average Joe. That's terrible. Isn't that basically the electric chair? Yes, poor Joe. He was as innocent as he was average. I'm at a loss for words. Anyways, a pleasure talking to you. I'll see you later. I'm gone in this conversation. Skedaddle, skedoodle. I can't remember last time in life physically hurt me like that.
Objection!
Objection! Soon. The next time you see me will be very soon. Objection! Yes, of course, that's what I meant. Let's just keep looking around. Please. You'll hear no complaints from me. Ooh, this guy looks snazzy. Distance between the points, approximately 33.7 meters, give or take a tenth of a meter. Estimate time of travel, assuming a running start. Please be normal. Please be normal. Hello? Person stood in front of us, earphones plugged in, and mumbling under his breath. However, travel on that route is an imperfect line. Recalculating. I noticed you're still in possession of your phone. Have you tried calling for help? I wanted to ask this earlier, but you disappeared before I had the chance. Oh, God, he has AirPods in! I wonder if he heard you. The music's playing so loud that even I can hear it. Already tried. Oh, he has deep wave. Already tried. Signal's dead. What a Herculean shame. Not really. Stop my music, that's all I need for my calculations. A person of simple delights, I see.
Just leave me alone.
I didn't come here to value judgments from unqualified personnel. None of us came here of our own volition. Assuming you were also abducted. I was. So that means we're going to have to work together! Yay! Share information, discuss things as a group.
That only makes sense.
This manner of contribution should be encouraged if we want to survive. My.
What a pleasant surprise.
Was that the teacher side of you starting to pull through? You're still not opening up. I know. Are those some... Hey! They might be.
So what?
So whatever they are. Just make an conversation. I'm not trying to be judgmental. So far, so good. Good to hear. How does he hear? Do you have anything important to say, or can I go back to enjoying the piece? The piece at that volume? I don't know if this would qualify as important, but I was wondering if we could introduce ourselves. Sounds inefficient. I'm out. Excuse me, bitch! For all we know, the kidnappers could have brought us to this place in order to slowly starve us to death. We're going to need all the energy that we can get if that's the case. Fair point, but his approach still seems right unhelpful. Besides, at times like this, how can I be sure that you are really who you say you are? You're a complete stranger. You could even be one of the kidnappers. Same goes for you, Sigmund. I see you've been listening. Why wouldn't I be? Well, trust is too loosely given nowadays. What is that? Just look at what happened to the ultimate nomad. His problem was that he was too trusting of others. Not a care in the world, and the results spoke for themselves. But he lived. Get outplayed, kid! Is this your idea of a joke? Or did I mishear? No, why would I joke about something like that? He survived the killing game. It can't be. Every quantifiable element was pointing towards his imminent death. I presume you didn't watch as it was being aired. No, I did not. I just knew him. There are some whose dispositions leave them exceptionally vulnerable in life or death situations. He was one such person. Understandable. You thought he was doomed to die and that's why you didn't watch. Tell me this. If you had the choice to watch your best friend get brutally murdered and be powerless to stop it, would you take it? He raises a good point. I could have done the same, but I don't regret watching it. I saw that he wasn't helpless. His death had a purpose, which every viewer could see. I'm honestly quite surprised. I swear to you, there is a first part that I'm missing here. I'm honestly quite surprised. If you didn't know that Nomad's alive, why didn't that mean that he hasn't been in contact with you since he left?
Data.
It's complicated. He was always on the move and he would regularly drop out of contact while growing up. But our friendship is true. I'm sure he'll reach out to me eventually when the time is right. Moreover, the World Empire has been busy overseeing the hand over a power from the old ruling families. I cannot imagine he would have had much free time. Said you want an introduction, yes? Will that get you off my back? Sure! Upon hearing my response, he immediately stuck out a hand for me to shake.
Magnus is the name. Efficiency is the game.
I don't know what his tone is. Maybe soldier or whatever.
I'm known as the ultimate navigator.
Close enough! I thought along those lines a little bit. And I'm Blaze, also known as the Ultimate Teacher. Woohoo! So you're a navigator, like the sort of person directing a ship or plane? Among other things, yes. I'm known far and wide for my ability to calculate the most efficient route to take between two given points while accounting for all known obstacles. By all measurements, I'm a great guide. However... He lowered his voice.
Data.
I can't give your life a sense of direction. So I appreciate if you didn't bother me with your insecurities. That sounded very rehearsed. That sounded very deep. Oh, I try not to. Good. Is there anything else, or will that be all? Escape! Yes, you're the most useful for escape. Do you know the most efficient way out of here?
Data. Insufficient.
That's unfortunate. If only I had been knocked out. Simply being unconscious would have been perfect. Pitch black car, boot or not. But here, it's impossible for me to get my bearings. I see. So no matter how incredible a talent, there's always a limitation.
You're just like him.
You seem like a decent person. Tell you what. He's already walking away. If you ever want to know the most efficient route for traveling somewhere, you let me know, will you? Otherwise, I'd love it if you didn't waste my time. He's a tough nut to crack, alright? Tough, but sincere. Don't go saying that to his face.
What's going on?
Something the matter, Sigmund? To think that one of us would refuse to partake in the spectacle of viewership. It is, as you said, not everyone could have watched that killing game with a sense of detachment. To see the leaders of the world empire reduced in such a way. And yet I am left wanting. Why did I watch with such keen fascination? Perhaps I had long since dissociated the man that was from the man that had once been. The man that was? What? The ultimate psychiatrist. The man I knew. He died long before the killing game ever began. Even if the version of him in that killing game evoked a sense of familiarity, it was but a ghostly apparition. Perhaps the ultimate puzzler was the only person whose actions could be lauded for staying out of that sordid affair. What happened? Who are you? What an idiot. Oh my god. Excuse me? What the heck? A shovel is a shovel. A spade is a spade.
How meaningless.
And an idiot is an idiot. Is that your motto? What's it to you? Alright, I'm sorry! Can you please turn off that music? Thank you. Being an idiot is bad enough, but trying to hide it? Unforgivable. Are you talking to me? Are you an idiot? Boy, call me idiot one more time. I'll slap you as hard as I did to the ultimate barista. I like to think not. And then there's the people whose behinds are useful only for warming the top of a fence. The heck? Fence sitters. It means I hate fence sitters. I know, right? Like, fence sitters, like, oh my god, they sit on fences, like, what are you doing? Why not just say that to begin with? I'm going to take a wild guess and say you were acquainted with the ultimate shooter. You're just begging to get shot, aren't you? Shoot me! Shoot me! You won't! So, am I right? Seriously, is it even possible for a single person to raise so much negative energy? Like, God!
What a joke.
You're a joke! With people like you, I feel nothing but contempt. Is there anything she doesn't hate?
How meaningless.
I take it you'd like me to introduce myself? Word around the school is that there's a kid in a sweater who's trying to get to know everyone and won't take no for her answer. Am I wearing a sweater? Yes, I am. Care to introduce yourself? Miss Prick, along with Crazy Socrates. Crazy Socrates? So I went from being old to just a kid. Let me guess, you hate kids too? Actually, no, I love kids. Well, color me surprised! But knowing that, what they'll become, it's just too much. So she doesn't hate... I'm confused, what?
Idiot.
But I hate people who make idiotic assumptions, so now I don't know what to think about you.
Let's just get this out of the way.
Yes, please do.
I'm Mona, but if you're like everyone else, to you. Well, not very impressive, is it?
What's your personality? I don't get it. That last sentence, like, I thought you were this, but now you're that. But now you're both in between. What is that? What are you? I think I've heard of you. You're well known in psychology circles.
How enlightening.
Even today, I continue to marvel at the complexities of the human mind. Say again? What does that have to do with weapons, Master? You might as well hear it from me before that idiot starts embellishing it. I have 2 separate personalities. That makes sense! One for the day and one for the night. And the 2 personalities just so happen to complement each other to near perfection.
Possibilities are endless.
Effectively granting her the combined talents of 2 people.
So what?
I thought I warned you not to embellish it. I have received no explicit warning, I'm afraid. Besides, as candidates, it is essential that we reach a mutual understanding. He's really playing with fire.
What a joke.
The me you see now is an expert with weaponry. I can master practically any weapon just by looking at it.
Brilliant contribution.
It's very impressive. Like legit, you can use your I don't know, your headband up there. That looks like a weapon. Told me she also hates receiving praise.
Meaningless.
That's just the current me. The one that comes out at night dabbles in inventing. Her tolerance for idiocy is also higher. Much higher. Whatever reason she may have for that escapes me. And what if your relationship to the ultimate shooter? The ultimate shooter? Hold on. You mean you're not going to keep badgering me about my condition? No. Why would I do that? Right then. The ultimate shooter, he was no idiot. He had something of a rivalry going. By day, we went on the range, competing marksman to markswoman. And by night, I'd be supplying him with new equipment so that he can remain the worthy rival that he was. I was never able to beat him in a straight rifle shooting competition, but he would never wrong me, not even once. Such a person is 1 in a billion. Why the anger? Yeah, I want to know that more than anything else. Why the anger? I mean, there must be some reason for all that resentment. Can't believe I'm even broaching this topic. Don't worry, she can't kill me yet! Not yet. Not until the game starts. Look around you. What do you see?
Around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
And there's your answer. What? How incredible! And of course, he gets it! I think I'll leave it to you. Sigmund? Let's go. Sorry to take up your time. Feeling the weight of impending doom on your shoulders, you decide to walk yourselves to safety. Why did I speak in the 3rd person? No, 2nd person. Well, it seems a bit reserved. Such a fascinating psychological anomaly.
What would Ford say?
To think that her condition would actually serve to accentuate her talents. Yeah, seriously. Clack! Really, Blaze again?
Don't mind me.
Hi, sorry about that. No need to be alarmed. This is what I wanted. This was my sexual fantasy. After observing your movement patterns, I positioned myself so that we would make physical contact, thus initiating conversation. It appears my estimations were correct. Oh, is this another navigator? This voice, it's Kibo! So I just talk like a robot or something? You're
A robot. That is an accurate description.
a robot. That is an accurate description.
I am model M11. Primary designation Y. Sub-designation U.
Oh god,
But please, call me Miyu. I hope we can learn to get along.
I had to talk like a robot too? What is this? There's too many people! Wow, a robot. I had precisely the same reaction myself. What a marvel of engineering. To think that the robots truly do walk among us. I've always wanted to meet a robot, and you're so adorable. What the heck, Blaze? You are a pervert. This strange sensation. You are too kind. Dare I ask if you're male or female? Blaze? Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea. Though I am modeled to have a feminine appearance, I do not identify with either sex. You may call me he or she.
If you would allow me to interject.
However, please do not call me it. So robots really are sensitive about that. There is also no need to spare my feelings by pretending I'm not a robot.
I'm glad of this outcome.
I have already made peace with that fact. There's someone who's been doing that? Scanning.
Presenting logic.
That's correct. A boy with a loud voice. He mentioned something about me passing the quote-unquote mind comp test. Yeah. I am 100% certain that you are human, he added soon thereafter. Either he really is being polite or there's something seriously wrong with the test. So, Miu, do you know why you're here? Are you part of the candidate pool applying as successors to the World Empire? Scanning. Sorry, there is insufficient data to fulfill your information retrieval requests. It seems that I have nothing in my memory bank originating from before today. That's very strange. Yeah, here she is! The ultimate robot! Wait, what was her ultimate? I think it was ultimate robot. This can't be just coincidence. Affirmative. Why am I here? That I do not know. I already sense a feeling of general distress towards me, but I assure you,
If you would allow me to interject.
I am just as uninformed as the rest of you about the situation. I have nothing to do with it. So your claims are thus. You are not a royal candidate, and you are also not an accomplice in our kidnappings.
Affirmative.
That is correct. Okay, I'm trying to not sound rude like an actual robot. That invariably leads to more questions, and it also seems that you are unable to assert your innocence with complete certainty. That is a fair observation. All I know now is my programming. And on that matter, it is modeled after a shared learning program. It is through interaction that I get the data needed to improve myself. Therefore, is there anything you wish to ask me? Something that falls outside the scope of memory. Tell a knock-knock joke? Yes! Knock knock!
Logical error detected.
You're supposed to say, who's there? But why? A door or other similar obstruction does not exist between us. Further, both of us have the facial recognition capacity needed to identify the other. Please just say it.
Updating existing data.
Accessing free will drive. Overriding logical cognition. Who's there? Opportunity. But opportunity doesn't have a physical form. Moreover, is your name not Blaze? Has my sound detection system been compromised? Okay, I think I'll stop here. Just remember though, opportunity doesn't knock twice. I think I understand the joke.
Bookmarking for future reference.
Please don't bookmark it for future reference. Opportunity can indeed come more than once, so to say it doesn't is funny. Well, it was worth a shot. A robot, huh? And she's not a candidate like the rest of us are. I wonder what her purpose is. To kill us! For now, though, there's no point letting yourself be preoccupied with those thoughts. You're nearly done meeting your colleagues in leadership. Finally! I feel like I've been talking in 16,000 different voices already. Oh god, is this the one? The Shades! Who talked about her again? That girl! Is she an acquaintance of yours? It's...
That only makes sense.
No doubt about it. She's the one I've been destined to be with. Come again? The girl I saw at the graveyard. What? Haha, right. Her name. Natalia. But... Oh god.